Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Good evening, good evening. So, sitting here, shuffling your cards, and I feel as though there's an important message for my Virgos. For those of you that are now joining us live here with Virgo Witch Hindu Goddess, welcome. This is going to be a spiritual reading for my Virgos. Says, hey, could you please tell me if my Capricorn loves me? You would have to book a private reading for that right now, okay? Right now, I'm delivering spiritual messages for my Virgos, okay? So this message that I'm delivering for my Virgos, this is from Spirit, okay? Because I have all my spiritual herbs burning right now. And so this is going to be a spiritual message for my Virgos, okay? So for those of you that's coming in, welcome, okay? The first message that Spirit wants my Virgos to know is to pay attention. Spirit is saying don't be in a rush to seek a speed date. Spirit is saying don't be in a rush when it comes to speeding yourselves to be in a relationship with someone who's of your opposite. Spirit is saying take time to learn to be alone, to bond with Spirit, because many of you are not seeing the signs. Some of you are so focused on relationships and wanting to be with someone and wanting to be in a relationship that some of you are ignoring the most important relationship that you should have right now. And that relationship should be with Spirit and not of flesh. And so Spirit is saying there's no way that you can heal and strengthen yourself if you're trying to do it by yourself. Many of you or some of you are still chasing after broken relationships, okay? Spirit is saying stop chasing after broken relationships, putting expectations upon the other individual to give you what it is you feel you deserve or what it is you're seeking. Many of you are chasing after something where the thing that you're chasing after is not spirit but flesh. Spirit is saying put aside your fleshly needs and allow Spirit to have a moment. Some of you, your angels are trying to send you downloads. Let me see, can I plug my other... Let me see. Let me see something, Virgo. Okay. You said we're live on the planet, not in the Escher. Well, yeah, you are here on Earth, but a lot of times what happens is when people chase after the flesh and they ignore the signs that Spirit is trying to bless you to have, some people continue to be stuck in repeated patterns and cycles. And for many of you, you got the Strength card, where Spirit is trying to bless you to have the confidence when it comes to dealing with putting up your boundaries, because you do have the Chariot card. So Chariot is all about spiritual transformation and setting up boundaries in place. Because some of you are dealing with an air sign who's being deceitful and disloyal when it comes to the sword of 5, the 5 of swords. And that's why you have the 6 of swords, because many of you are trying to get away from this toxic situation. And yet some of you keep finding yourself repeating the same situation because you keep taking this person back, expecting for them to change. Some of you got the Two of Coins, along with the Eight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. So you are focused on yourself. For some of you, you're focused on yourself. You're focused on your stability. Some of you are going to have a decision to make. Some of you got the Nine of Cups, where somebody does desire to be with you. But what some of you have to understand is that the person, for some of you, who you wish to be with, or who it is you desire to be with, or who it is you're constantly crying and asking to be with, Spirit is saying that if this person is not right for you, for some of you, Spirit is going to step in and intervene. Where if Spirit is trying to protect you, then Spirit is going to block this situation, because Spirit know that this situation is toxic. And for many of you, you got the Nine of Swords. So you're losing sleep over a dead-end situation. For many of you, you're dealing with somebody who only cares about themselves. Somebody who only seeking after their own need. Spirit is saying that this person is only going to hurt you over and over and over again. And Spirit is saying, what is it going to take for you to learn in order for you to get it right? Some of you are mothers and got children, but you're putting this person ahead of your own kids. Because you love this individual so much that you got more love for this individual than you do your own kids. Because for some, you're giving this person more energy than you give your own kids. Spirit is saying some of you are putting more effort into this person than you do your own kids. Spirit wants to bless you and protect you, but Spirit can't bless you and protect you if you choose to do your own thing. Spirit is saying for those of you who choose to do your own thing, Spirit is going to raise his hand up off of you and allow you to go running after exactly what it is you wish to get. But understand that once you open the door and you allow this thing to come back in and it begins to terrorize you and traumatize you and hurt you, Spirit is saying don't cry out to God to help you, because the angels they're going to turn their back on you and they're going to allow you to suffer the consequences of whatever it is you have to suffer in order for you to learn. So Spirit is saying don't cry out to him for help. Spirit is saying don't none of y'all sit there and say, God help me, God how come, what's going on, Lord have mercy, because Spirit is saying they don't want to hear that. Because for some of you, you've gotten the warning signs over and over and over again, but you're not listening. For some of you, you're seeing the numbers 222, 333. You're saying Spirit can't comfort you or talk to you. You have to put your trust in Spirit, sweetie, because see what you're chasing after and what you're asking for is for somebody to hold you and comfort you. But when it comes time for trouble, when you come across a storm and hard times and you come across a flood, if that person that you're asking to hold you and comfort you can't bail you out the storm when the flood comes, if that person can't help bail you out of the tribulations, if that person can't help keep the lights on or the roof over your head or feed you and put food on the stove to provide for you, then you're wasting your time. If all you got from this person is lust and sex, then that's all you're going to get. But you can't live for two masters. That's what Spirit is saying. So you're going to have to choose one. It's completely up to you because Spirit's not putting a gun to your head. Spirit ain't saying you have to listen to him. Spirit is just delivering a message. You can do whatever you choose to do. You're grown. So if you choose flesh and you choose this person to hold you and, you know, and be intimate with, then do your thing by all means. You know, just don't expect for Spirit to protect you in hard times. Don't expect for Spirit to have your back when you're sitting here saying that you don't need Spirit. So some of you need to learn, and some of you, you're not paying attention. You're not paying attention to red flags. And Spirit sees you. He, you know, Spirit is aware of your needs, your desires, and your wants. But understand, Spirit's not going to bless you when you're chasing after what you want to chase. You know, don't expect for Spirit to come and deliver you or lift you out of this situation if it don't go the way you want it to go. That's the message. I'm just delivering it. But let's see what these cards say. Because I definitely don't want to put my energy into this situation. So Spirit, please remove my will and replace it with your will. Because I'm not here to be in battle with anybody. I'm just a vessel, Spirit. I'm just a vessel. So please allow me and use me as your vessel, Spirit, to deliver this message. Because I'm not here. I'm not you, Spirit. I can't, I'm not you. I'm just a vessel. So Spirit, use me as you see fit to do. But all I ask is that you don't allow my energy to get caught up from the vicious reptiles that choose to turn their back on you. So I'm just going to deliver this reading and allow Spirit to place the message where this message needs to be placed. And I'm going to leave it be. And that's why so many people get upset with me, because I'm doing something different. I don't expect people to be like me. I'm only me. But I know where my blessings come from. Okay? And so, when it comes to your reading, and how does your person feel about you? Some of you got the 10 of Wands. So you're dealing with a burden. Some of you are dealing with a burden because there may be a blockage between you and this fire sign. Some of you are looking for love. I hear that so strongly. Some of you want love, love, love. You want somebody to come and love you and love you and love you. Anybody can tell you they love you. But real love is not supposed to hurt. Anybody could come and hold you and put their arm around you. Anybody could come and have sex with you. And after they're done having sex with you, they can go right to the next person and have sex with them. They can get up and wash up and leave you stuck at home alone after having sex with you and go home to their wife or their baby mother or their husband or their baby daddy. And they can leave you and go be with the next person, all because you're crying out for sex. Anybody can do that. Just don't get mad when the person gets through having sex with you and they jump up and leave you and go home to their significant other who they really do love. See, some of you got to understand. You have to be careful. You says, I'm on the streets again trying to stay safe and alive because I have a psychic. I have to see what that comment said. Some of you can also be dealing with an Aries. Because you have a psychotic neighbor and nobody that is supposed to be my friend for people who can. I'm trying to read your comment, Porsche. But like I said, Virgos, Some of you really need to apply some spiritual tools. It's supposed to be my friends, the people who care about me, have no offer to help. Portia, where have you gone to for help? Are you seeking, is there some type of shelter where you are, Portia? Have you gone to a safe haven? Is there no place for you to go to when it comes to like a shelter or someplace safe where you can go to? I see where many of you, like I said, you're focused on your coins, okay? And that's a good thing, to be focused on stability. Just make sure that you don't go spending your money to please this other person, because I feel like Spirit is saying, like, for example, there could be somebody who's trying to go shopping because you're trying to buy sexy things to impress this other person, where you might be going out buying lingerie and all types of nice things, getting your hair done, your nails done for this other individual. And Spirit is saying stop it, because all the energy that you're putting forth to please this other person just for a one night stand. This person is coming in having sex with you, making you feel good for a moment, and then when they're done sleeping with you, they're going back home to their significant other. Thank you, Organic Tarot. Spirit is saying that it's time for a wake-up call. It's time for a wake-up call. Because somebody is hurting right now. Somebody is really, really hurting right now. I see somebody crying and breaking down. You know, where somebody has a child and they saying, how come? Why me? Why me? How come? Why did this happen? And Spirit is saying, because you allowed it to happen. All the time, Spirit tried to block it and stop it. You wasn't listening. Some of you, Spirit is really trying to protect you, and you're not even aware of it. That's why it's so important to pray to Spirit and let Spirit know that when it comes to this other individual, Spirit, please block this person. Keep this person away from me. Let this person go let this person go run into somebody else. Because the only thing this person going to do is come in here and lie to you and cheat on you and steal from you. That's not cool. You know, especially for somebody, if somebody's getting smacked around by somebody, or because you got a baby daddy and he's smacking you around and leaving you with the child. I don't know who that's for. Like I said, a lot of you are going through a spiritual transformation right now. And so some of you are dealing with your dark shadow side. Some of you are really dealing with your dark shadow side. You said they're not offering you a shelter. Have you tried going to the police department, Porsche, right there in your country, and explaining to them that you're on the street and that you need you know what I'm saying? You need a safe haven, somewhere to lay your head? Have you spoke to a police officer to see if they can get you inside the shelter? Do you guys have like a because I know you're in Australia, right, Porsche? Do they have like a YMC for women? Yeah, or a hospital? What you say, Department of Social Services? Thank you for the $2.99 super chat. I finally got my super chat straightened out with YouTube. Because you guys remember when I told you that YouTube had my money on hold. When you guys was giving me super chat in the past, YouTube wasn't releasing it. So I forwarded and filed a hearing, and I got my business straightened out. So now super chat is available on this channel. And so for those of you who wish to donate super chat, please feel free to do so. But like I said, Virgos, I'm picking up that many of you change is definitely coming into play. Okay, change is definitely coming into play. Some of you I'm picking up another deck of cards, you guys. I'm just following what Spirit is asking me to do. Because I feel as though there's definitely going to be a change. An unexpected change come November, December. Where somebody's going to be forced to move. Spirit is saying don't be afraid, because when this time comes, Spirit's going to guide you and make sure that he put people in place. Sometimes change is needed. Somebody here has a child's father getting ready to get out of jail or get ready to get out of prison. And this child's father is on his way to you. Somebody is dealing with somebody by the name of Suzanne. I'm going to take one of my plugs out so I can hear what Spirit is saying, okay, guys? Because I feel like Spirit wants to come in, okay? And so, Spirit is giving me the name Suzanne. You got the Emperor twice. I'm getting the name Deborah. I'm getting the name Yvonne. Ellen or Yvonne. Okay, so Spirit is trying to bring forth ancestors, okay? So Spirit, I'm coming for you. I'm here at the altar, Spirit. In the blood of Allah, Spirit, I call upon all my spiritual ancestors and guides and spiritual angels. Spirit, I ask that you allow whatever spirit that's on the other side when it comes to people's loved ones to gather around the altar to deliver a message for those who are tuned in. Spirit, if there's a message for anybody who's here, who's tuned in right now live on YouTube, if it's a spiritual message from a loved one who wishes to speak and deliver a message, by all means, Spirit, please allow me, use me as a vessel. You have my permission. You said they all don't care. Okay, I'm angry and tired of breaking down, tired of crying. Yeah, like I said, I'm picking up on somebody who's definitely been breaking down and crying, okay? I'm definitely, like I said, I definitely picked up on somebody who's been breaking down, just crying and crying. I am picking up on that, okay? So, like I said, I picked up on that, okay? How you doing, Cynthia? How you doing, Janet? Jessica, I see you. So tonight's reading is about spirit wanting to come into the room. Spirit wants to come to the altar. Spirit is asking my permission if they could approach the altar. And I'm giving them my permission to approach the altar. Allah, you have my permission to approach the altar. Love and light, love and wisdom, love and light. I ask that you come in peace to protect, to deliver a message. What is it that Spirit wishes to say at this time? I have a spirit here by the name of Suzanne. She's saying, hi, my name is Suzanne. And she's here for her niece. I have spirits coming into the room. Suzanne, what is your niece's name? She's giving me the name Stacy. Michelle. Arlene, if you're here, you have a spirit in the room that wishes to speak to you. I don't know if you're here, Arlene. I know sometimes you be on my live readings. So, Arlene, if you're here, there is a spirit here that wishes to speak to you. King of Wands, Moon sign, Pisces, Queen of Swords. I have a spirit here who's calling on the name Yvonne. Yvonne. Or Avon. Yvonne. I have a spirit here who's telling me they miss their daughter. I'm hearing the name Josephine. Some of you are holding on to baggage, past baggage, and that baggage has become a burden because some of you are holding on to hurt pain. Some of you, the pain has been physical, where some of you are still carrying this physical pain that took place years ago. Spirit is saying some of you, whoever it is, need to release it. Some of you have loved ones on the other side. She said from her, but my dad is sick. I need help from the other side. I have to read that whole comment again. I'm picking up on I see someone in a wheelchair. Like this person lives in a facility for the elderly. Or for the what do they call people that's over 55? What do they you know what I'm saying? For people that's older when they go into these homes, like retirement homes. Good evening, love to you too. Okay. Cause me, what to say? Cause me to distance myself from her, but my dad is sick. I need help from the other side on this. Anyone? I called my mother, dad, my mother's narcissist ways. Haven't talked to my mother in months. Cynthia. Good evening. Yeah, right. Old folks home. Yeah, senior citizen home. I feel like I said, you definitely yeah, assistant living home. You said hello from San Jose, California. I'm picking up, like I said, I'm picking up on somebody who is crying, this sad, depressed, this crying. Spirit is saying, bring your tears to the altar. Spirit hears you. Somebody is just crying in a state of shock. Somebody is just crying, just bawling their eyes out like they don't know what to do. Spirit hears you because somebody is just crying, breaking down. Somebody else has a grandmother in a facility home, like a nursing home, assisted living. Someone or somebody. You said your grandmother's in the nursing home, Jessica? Okay, cause that's what I'm picking up on. Depressed, okay. Somebody is going to receive a visit from spirit. Okay. I don't know who this message is for, but somebody is going to receive a message. And so somebody's going to have a vision where this spirit is going to come to you before your bedside and talk to you. So it could be where you're asleep. So it could be where you're asleep and spirit, somebody's going to have a visit that is going to come to you. And so I feel like this is going to come in the form of a mother, where she wants to come before your bed and she wants to hold you and let you know that it's going to be okay, that she's sorry, that she didn't mean to leave you. You know, somebody lost a mother. That mother wants to come in and say that they're sorry, they didn't mean to leave you, it's not your fault. This mother is saying that there was nothing that nobody could do. Somebody lost somebody who passed away with pancreatic cancer. I don't know who this message is for. Where somebody lost a loved one who passed away with pancreatic cancer. You say your mom died in your arms. You said Narcissus mother won't allow me to talk to my dad. He's 82 and very weak. That's why I called for her mother who passed in 1963. Where is your dad at, Kim? Where is your dad at? You're saying he's 82 and he's very weak. And somebody won't allow you to talk to him. I don't understand. Where is your dad? Okay, I'm picking up on somebody who said somebody died because of cancer. Yeah, like I said, oh, wow. Kim, that's for you. Okay. Okay. That message for you, Kim. Like I said, I picked up on somebody who said they passed away of pancreatic cancer. Okay. So that message was for you. Okay. I'm picking up on another message where somebody had a dad or a grandfather who was in the military. And this dad or this grandfather had their leg amputated. Okay, so I'm picking up on a dad or a grandfather who was in the military. And this dad or this grandfather had their leg amputated. And it could have been due to a some sort of wound that took place, some sort of battle where this father or grandfather had their leg amputated and removed because of the situation that took place while they was in the military. I'm trying to read you guys' comments, and I'm also trying to speak to spirit, okay? So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to I'm speaking to spirits. You said your uncle a few months before leukemia. My mom's in the hospital 4-stage. Feel ya. Okay, hold on for 1 second, you guys. I'm getting ready to because I have a spirit in here who wants to be heard. And I have a spirit in here, a male spirit who's saying shut up and listen. Hold on. Because I have salt all around me. But then I also have my witch's herbs, okay? So one thing for sure. Any evil spirits that's in here, dark spirits, you're going to have to carry your ass on to the other side and cross over and follow the light, spirit. Follow the light, spirit. Matter of fact, let me wake up my girl Nancy. So Nancy can get ahead and tell y'all to get the hell on. Let me wake up my girl Nancy. Hold on for a second, you guys. Nancy, come into the room. You say your puppa died in your arms a couple of months later. Okay. That's right, Nancy. Scared them off. That's right, Nancy. Scare them off. I have to use Nancy as backup. You know what I'm saying? Spirits want to come up in here. They need to check themselves. Okay. Yeah, that spirit is a bit of a narcissist. We not accepting that. Not in here. All right. Gotta shine some light around here. Let that damn spirit know to carry its ass out the door, because I don't play that shit up in here. All right. That spirit can step. All right. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, well. My bad. I think that was my grandfather talking junk, okay? He's saying, how did he? Okay, how did I? Okay. My bad. All right. I'm sending green healing light. I know that's right. You said I get messages but don't understand. Yeah, somebody's touching my left shoulder. I have somebody touching my left shoulder. It's all good. Love and light. Nancy's here with me, spirits. Y'all better recognize I got Nancy up in the building with me, okay? All right now. Yeah, I do. I have like a, oh no, kind of mean-ass spirit, ain't it? Need to get head on now. I gotta call my grandmother Patsy up in here. And call my grandmother Niecy. Niecy, come handle this. All right. I gotta call my people up in here. I got people too that's on the other side coming here into your ass. All right. I know that's right. Niecy, get them. Okay, we don't play that over here. All right. Let's get back into this reading, y'all. Spirit trying to run things up in here. We don't play that. Anyway, let me get some more cards out for my Virgos, okay? Because like I said, a lot of y'all using logic. You're thinking, you know, some of y'all view the situation with the fire sign as a burden. Let me get into these cards because it's one thing when I allow spirit to come in here and allow myself to be used as a vessel. But I'm not going to allow no spirit to try to come in here and bully me. Damn that. I don't play that. They're dead. Okay, they need to understand that shit. Alright. Alright, spirit. No shade, no disrespect up in here. It's all about love and light. Love and light. Yeah, because I have a mother who just said thank you. I don't know. I'm picking up on this spirit named Suzanne. I don't know who. If y'all have a relative named Suzanne, a mother or a sister or a cousin, this lady named Suzanne, she's real sweet. She's saying thank you. She's telling me thank you for trying. Because she don't think her niece is here. You said your aunt's name is Susan? Okay. Then that's for you. Who just said their aunt's name is Susan? Spirit, put that message back up on the thing. She died 6 months as baby. My aunt named Susan. Okay. She's here for you. Okay. Okay, yeah, she's here. She's here for you. She said she came here for her niece. Okay. Yeah, she's here for you. Susan, your niece is here. Yeah, she's here for you. She says to tell you that she loves you and that she's with you every day. So your Aunt Susan is here. And to the person who lost somebody who passed away with pancreatic cancer, that message came through. Like I said, somebody lost a dad, military, amputated leg or something like that. I'm also picking up that somebody I'm keep picking up breast cancer. Where somebody discovered there was a lump in the breast. You're welcome. As I'm picking up breast cancer. They discovered there was a lump in the breast. Okay, Spirit, I'm gonna need for these spirits to calm down. Okay, you say your cousin Doris passed away from breast cancer? Okay. Because I'm picking up, you know what? You're right. That is her name, Doris. Okay. Somebody misses their family on the other side. They miss it. They miss their family. Every time they're in the home where their spirit enters the home, their spirit is with the family in the home. Where there's a loved one who passed away. Again, this is a female. And sometimes when this female reaches out to hug you, it's like you don't feel her. And this spirit is saying, how come you can't feel her hug? And how come you're not aware of her presence when she's in front of you? It makes this spirit so sad because she be in front of you. For some, you have a spirit that comes to your bedside and kiss you while you're in bed at night. Some of you are even trying to block. Some of you are trying to block this. Some of you are holding on too tight for a situation. The spirit is saying release it. Some of you need to cleanse your chakras. Cleanse your chakras. Cleanse your chakras. So that you can receive the message and the download from spirit. You have to cleanse your chakras and cleanse your temple. Somebody's calling on the name Christina. They're calling out the name Christina. Spirit angel, spirit light. Spiritual mother, spiritual presence. Spiritual angels, spiritual sight. Spiritual guidance. That has joined this reading here tonight. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter for the sign of Virgo. October the 18th, 2020. Spirit, bless my vessel, heal my vessel, anoint my vessel, cover my vessel, protect my vessel, anoint my vessel, touch my vessel, guard my vessel, surround my vessel. Block out any darkness. Only allow that which is light to enter. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid of the full moon that shines before the light. Some of you are guided by the moon. Some of you are being guided by the moon. Spirit Elijah, who is it that wished to speak? Allow spirit to speak. Somebody's saying the name Asia. I'm getting another soft voice, a female, where she's asking me, may I? She's asking me, may I approach the altar? She comes in love and light. Yes, you may approach the altar. This female spirit that I have that's at my altar, what is it that you wish to say? Yes, you may. This female is telling me that many years ago, she was hit head on in a car accident. It crushed her skull. She's saying she was pregnant with child. She was pronounced dead on the scene. I think she's giving me the year 1982. She's saying her daughter was just a child. I think she's telling me that her daughter survived the crash, but she didn't. She's saying she wants you to know that spirit raised her up. She's telling me that she was hit head on. She's saying it was a terrible car collision on the way home from work. So somebody here has a I don't know, I want to say sister. She's saying sister. Somebody here lost a sister. I want to say you lost your sister in 1982 in what would be a car accident, some sort of a car collision. Where this female died in a car crash. She was hit head on, where it crushed her skull. She says she was lifted up or raised up, but by the time paramedics got to her, she was pronounced dead on the scene. She says to tell you that it happened quickly. I'm hearing the name Stephanie. I'm hearing the name Twan or Juan. I'm hearing the name Twan or Juan. If I'm saying it wrong, please forgive me. Spirit, what is the spirit? I'm receiving a message from a male spirit. Okay, this is a male spirit. He's saying, my name is Twan. He's saying that he was shot down. A group of guys came running up from behind him and shot him at point blank. Or he could have been shot in the chest. Because he had his back turned and he didn't see them. And they shot him. His name can either be Twan or Sean or Juan. I think I'm getting the name Juan. Or Ron. It's either Ron or Juan. Ron. I think his name is Ron. Ron is saying that he was shot down. I'm so sorry. My condolences. The spirit says that he just wanted to lay this message to his brother. Yeah, exactly. There are circumstances that you have no control over. Exactly. You guys as loved ones is with you. For those of you you said you have a brother named Wink. How did he die? I need to see that message again. Okay, Jessica, that message was for you. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't pronounce the name right. I kept saying Wong or Wong. Okay. He was saying Wink. Okay. Yeah, he got shot. Okay. And he said brother. Okay, he said brother, and I thought he was here saying he wanted to. Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah, because he said the word brother. And I thought he was saying Wong, but he was saying Wink. Okay. And he was saying that he was shot down. He was killed. Okay. Okay. But your father. Okay. You just looked at his picture? Okay. Okay. So that's why he came in. Okay. Okay. Well, he wants you to know that he's here. He sees you. He's with you. He sees you. You looked at his picture, so you made contact with him, and he came in here and wanted to let you know. Okay. Whew. Okay. You're welcome, Jessica. He just said thank you. Okay. Spirit, who do we have next? Who's the next message, the next spirit that wishes to speak? Allah. What spirit do we have that wishes to enter into the room? Love and light, peace and harmony, love and light, spirit, Allah. What next spirit, what next message? Who wants to speak to their loved one? What is the message that needs to be delivered to the loved one, the deceased? I'm picking up on a Brian or a Teddy. A Brian or a Teddy. I don't know if the name is Ryan or Brian. This person is telling me he had a colonoscopy that went wrong. Doctors discovered that he had a lump in his private. It was enlarged and had quickly spread. The colonoscopy went wrong. He's saying that his family thought that he was going to come home from the hospital and that he was going to overcome this situation. But instead, he passed away in the hospital. He's saying that the doctors didn't know what they was doing, or they wasn't sure what it was they was looking for. That his colonoscopy, something had erupted. I don't know who this message is for. I don't know if he's saying Shauna or Donna. Or LaShawna. Shauna. Keep saying Shauna. Shauna is his sister. Shauna is his sister. Okay. Okay, Spirit, you can release that person. I'm trying to read you guys' comment, and I'm trying to see what next spirit is going to come in. I'm picking up on another spirit, and I think this is a female. You're welcome. I'm picking up on a female spirit. Somebody passed away, which can be a suicide drowning, where someone might have been found face down in a pool. I'm picking up on a female who was found face down, where it could have been a I don't know why I'm getting suicidal drowning, or that's what they thought. Somebody here lost a loved one, a female. She was found face down. Suicide, overdose, drowning is what I'm getting. Somebody lost a female who was found face down in some water. And she's telling me that it was a suicide, overdose, drowning. For whoever that message is for. Ooh, I also have another spirit which I'm getting ready to release, but this spirit is a male. And this person suffered, I'm getting the word gun-inflicted stab wounds. Where somebody is saying that they suffered gun-inflicted stab wounds. This could have been gang-related. Or a gang-related fight that broke out. Where somebody could have lost a brother. This reading just went deep, Virgo. Like I said, you guys have spirits all around you. But Spirit, I'm going to ask that we release all these loved ones and allow them to cross back over to the other side. To follow the light right now, Spirit. Guide them along the light's journey. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the pearly gates. Spirit, I'm going to ask that you release these loved ones and allow them to cross back over to the other side. That is okay, and I thank them for the visit. For we all know that they cannot stay, so please allow them to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the light. Follow the light. Follow the light. I release you, Spirit, in the name of Allah. We release those loved ones back over to the care of the righteous. You're welcome. They're all saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. So I hope those messages help those of you who are tuned in. Those of you who needed to receive those messages, I hope you receive them from your loved ones. I try not to hold on to them, you know. because I have to release them. And so, like I said, Virgos, many of you are covered by spirit. And so the reason why I didn't really get into the cards is because a lot of times cards come out like the reading I did earlier. And I wanted to focus on spirit. Okay? Because, yeah, Page of Pentacles. You already are familiar with the cards, Virgo. For those of you who's been following my readings, many of you are already familiar with the readings and the cards. So this reading was just a spiritual journey to connect to your spiritual loved one over on the other side, okay? To let you know that your loved ones are with you, okay? And somebody has an Aunt Carolyn who didn't get a chance to talk. But your Aunt Carolyn wants you to know that she was also in the room. So for somebody who has an aunt named Carolyn or Carolyn, she wanted to speak, okay? But your Aunt Carolyn was in the room, okay? So if you have an aunt named Carolyn or Caroline who passed away on the other side, she was here, okay? So if you have an aunt named Carolyn, that's what I'm picking up on, okay? So I pray that this was able to resonate with most of you. Like I said, my most powerful gift is being able to channel loved ones and the deceased who have crossed over. And so that's my number one gift, where I am able to channel the deceased and those who have crossed over. Hello, Nikki. How are you? So I do see you, Devon. Sometimes you have to sit down and just write your loved one a letter. If you wish to speak to your loved one who was crossed over, take time to write them a note and then sit still and allow them to speak to you. So for those of you who are wondering how can you communicate with your loved one on the other side, simply write them a note because they see everything. Just write them a note, you know, and then they will respond back to you. Yes, we do all come here to grow spiritually. Yes, we do. Which is why it's so important that we cleanse our chakras. You know what I'm saying? It's very important that we cleanse our vessel. We have to take care of our vessel and our temples. And we have to be careful what we put inside our vessel. And be careful what we allow to go inside our vessel. It's very important that we feed our vessel water so that spirit can communicate. Because the angels are truly here. And so that's why I had took out my other earpiece so that I can hear what spirit was saying. How are you, Shalonda? I believe you had a loved one that was here. Okay, because it seemed like somebody was calling out your name, Shalonda. So if you're just now coming in, Shalonda, you might want to go back and replay this reading, okay, Shalonda? Because I feel like you just had a loved one who was in here and this person was calling your name, okay, Shalonda? So you might want to go back and view this video, okay? Because I really feel as though you had a loved one who came in and they was calling out your name, okay? So, Shalonda, you did have receive a loved one who came in here tonight for you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Shalonda. Great messages. You're welcome, VG. Because people have to understand that spirit, they hear you, they see you, and that, spirits, they don't never force themselves upon anyone, okay? Whenever they walk in the room, they always ask for permission because they're not sure, but they're with you. And sometimes they come in and they line up and they all wish to speak and have a turn. Ricky Hawkins, is your family ever going to have peace? I'm sure they will. In due time, family has to learn how to heal themselves and learn how to heal their wounds. Sometimes you may have to be the lifesaver in the family. You understand? Where there's confusion, where there's damage, where there's a situation that has been broken. Sometimes you have to be the lamp where you may be the black sheep of the family because you was the one who was mistreated and orphaned, ignored. So you forgot to say hi to Nancy. So yeah, and so you said I wonder if it was my mom, my good friend Joyce. Nah, it wasn't neither one of them. It might have been a mother, but I was picking up, I think, more so a male, or it could have been a female. You have to go back and watch the video because I do believe I called out your name in the reading, okay? You haven't had support since your dad passed away. Sometimes you have to go to spirit. My dad passed away too, many years ago. And I'm often the black sheep of my family, for I am the lamp. And so this is the reason why I connect the spirit so strongly. Because, a long time ago, I was outcast from my family. You know what I'm saying? Where my family turned their back on me. And people who I thought were my friends, as closest to me, they turned their back on me. You said I have 3 children passed away, twins and my son Tristan. Okay, so my condolences to you, Julie. Definitely my deepest condolences, okay? But like I was saying though, sometimes when you are the outcast from your family or among your family, and you are the black sheep, but you later become the lamp, okay? Because sometimes when you go through a spiritual transformation where you've been broken down, you understand what I'm saying? After being mistreated and tormented, where people once upon a time used to bully you and call you names, you know, a lot of times it takes going through some type of storm, trials and tribulations, where people often suffer through some sort of abuse, whether it's verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically. We later on carry those things into our journey moving forward. And so we have to learn how to count on spirit. And often spirit is the only person who can heal you when you don't have anybody else, when you don't have a shoulder to lean on. You understand? When you find yourself being by yourself, you have to really focus on spirit. And sometimes it takes tiny steps. I know for me, one of my first steps for me that I had to do, uh, so many times I found myself all alone where I had to go in my Bible, in the back of my Bible. In each Bible, there should be a definition, a dictionary in the back of your Bible. And in the back of your Bible, in that dictionary, you could just go through different things in the back of the Bible where there's a dictionary. And you can pick out certain things in the back of that Bible where it will respond to whatever it is you're going through. And you begin to go through those verses in those chapters. And so, yeah, everything is definitely free will, free choice, by all means. Life is definitely about free will, free choice. haven't had an easy life at all in Atlanta. I could imagine. I'm from New York City. And so, I know sometimes they call Atlanta the little New York. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes Atlanta could be off the chain, you know? Yeah, it's good to forgive. It's good to forgive. And see, forgiveness is good. It helps cleanse you. Although we can't forget, because the reality is that these things took place in our life once upon a time. So therefore we can't forget. You know what I'm saying? We can forgive, but we can't forget. And so when it comes to spirit, that's why I tell people to definitely try to connect strongly to spirit, so that spirit can teach you how to love yourself according to how spirit loves you. Because when spirit loves you and you receive spirit and you grab a hold of spirit, spirit knows your situation way before you do, is already aware of it. So therefore spirit does everything in spirit's power to protect you. Okay, even when you call on this other person, on this other individual, and this other person may not be good for you, then sometimes you have to go to spirit and tell spirit to intervene. You understand? Because I had a twin flame who was a narcissist, who was holding on so tight to me. This person didn't want to let go, and this person was trying to manipulate me. And telepathically, we was able to communicate. Okay, and often me and this individual was mirroring one another. Okay, because me and this other person had a very strong sexual chemistry, where that sexual chemistry was grabbing a hold. Okay, and I had to really do some fast praying. You understand? Because this person was doing all kind of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sex spells, all kind of shit. And I had to go to spirit, and I had to, like, I had to break all this stuff, and I had to really work on myself in order to release this person off of me and from me. And I had to ask spirit to send him to another person. Let him go drive somebody else crazy. I had to block him and delete him, because I don't have time for the mind games or the manipulation. And this person was very immature and petty. Even though they're in their 40s and they're a father and they have kids, they was acting just as stupid as their damn kids. You understand? And so nobody has time for that. If you consider yourself a grown man or a grown woman, then you need to step up to the plate and be a grown man or be a grown woman and stop acting like a child. You understand? If you are a parent or you married and you have a spouse, then you need to focus on your marriage and your spouse and your family and your children, and stop doing dumb shit. Because you can't keep coming out here doing this bullshit that people mind manipulating, because what goes around comes around. And what you do in the dark is going to damn sure eventually come to the light. Yeah, life is school. Definitely, life is school. And people need to catch on to that. Yeah, remember the good times as well as the lessons. And that's what I always tell people. To always keep the consequences in front of you. Because the intimacy may feel good, but then the part when the person gets up and leave you after the intimacy is over with, and they ghost you and they block you and they don't respond to your call and they don't respond to your text, and they act like they don't know you, and then they go back to people and start spreading lies and rumors about you, and they cut off communication, and you don't hear from this person sometimes weeks at a time, sometimes months at a time, and then out the clear blue, 2, 3, 4 months later, this person decides they want to pick up the phone and call you, or they might show up at your door. You know what I'm saying? Unannounced, empty-handed, looking to get a booty call and do it all over again. You have to learn from that experience. You have to learn, because people could be energy vampires. They come in and they grab a hold of your energy and they get what they want. And then after they get what they want from you, they're good. Then they go back to being how they was in the beginning, because you just helped them heal their wounds. And that's what I was going through. I was dealing with an energy vampire who was a narcissist. And I had to learn that for myself. Yeah, without dark, there is no light. You know, there are lessons you need to experience and learn from all situations. Exactly. And the hardest thing sometimes is learning how to release the darkness. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. It's very important to release that darkness. Because a lot of times we find ourselves alone and we find ourselves vulnerable because we are alone. We're single, especially for my single Virgos. Sometimes you may find yourself being alone, you know, where you feel as though you have nobody. And because you are human, you said most narcissists are lovers of themselves. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And see, a lot of times when you dealing with a narcissist, they'll pull and tug on your energy so bad. You understand what I'm saying? And because we are still human, we might go through these urges where we start feeling as though we need somebody to be intimate with because we're human. You know, but that's where spiritual masturbation comes into play. You know, so people might think, well, masturbation is a sin and all this and that and the third. You're human. Sometimes you're going to have urges. You understand? Sometimes you have to learn how to please yourself. You know, that's why they make sex toys. So that you don't have to worry about feeling as though you're alone, or you start hungering and thirsting for this individual to come in and have sex with you when it's all the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You could get a sex toy and please your damn self and roll over and go to sleep and sleep just as fine. You understand what I'm saying? And then wake up and be laughing knowing that you took care of that urge and that you could have did that shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So when your body starts going through those sexual urges, I always say fasten and prayer first. You know what I'm saying? Fasten and prayer first. You know what I'm saying? Fasting and prayer first. Let spirit know what's going on with you. You know, tell spirit that your body's going through these urges and you feel your past person tugging on you because your past person might put a love spell on you to have you having these sexual desires and these sexual urges like you need to be with them immediately so that you can let them back in. Okay? But that's when spirit will tell you if you have a sex toy, you better use it and get that damn urge off of you so you can let that person flee and tell them leave you the hell alone. You understand? And so sometimes when you get yourself off, it's the best damn medicine in the world because you're not hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're just getting that urge off. You don't have to worry about a sex toy getting up and leaving you to go fuck another person. You understand? Excuse my language, but you get it. If we're grown, we're adults here. You feel me? And so that's the number one thing about that. You said an emotional individual is easy manipulated. Yes, yes, exactly. Exactly. If you're very emotional and you're so that was a good point. That was so perfect, Devon. I agree with you on that 100%. You said Virgos, we have great sex. That's why the toxic don't want to let go. Exactly. Exactly. Because our sexual chemistry is so strong because most Virgos are full of passion. You know, and so we have that passion, that chemistry, we have that connection. And so like Devon was saying, when you find yourself being vulnerable and open and emotionally weak, that's when that attack will come and it will attack you. And that's when you'll feel this person pulling and tugging on you and using sex as a weapon. And this person will try to put you know, what they call that, a love spell and try to work some shit on you. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, you can get it, like I said, if you have a sex toy, you can get that shit off. And you won't have to worry about that. Right. Because I'm celibate too. I've been single and celibate now for 2 years. But I still have a past twin flame person who tries to reach out. And, you know, now I done started blocking him and ghosting him and deleting him. You know, so I don't respond. But then when I don't respond to him in the past, this person and I have become telepathic. Okay, so this person knows when I pull my energy back. You know, you said become comfortable in the darkness by shining your light. Exactly. And this is why you see my candles on my table. because I do shine my light. You know, I do shine my light, and I do allow myself to be a vessel. And the thing about loving me first and pleasing me first is that I know that I'm safe and I'm clean. So I don't have to worry about this other person coming in and risking my health by giving me some sort of STD, you know what I'm saying? Or HIV or some shit I can't get rid of because this person is out here being promiscuous and having, unprotected, unprotected, unsafe sex with multiple people, where that person don't, that person is not concerned with their own health because they're going out there affecting themselves and other people, and then they go back and forth and they passing that shit to each other. And it's true what they say, when you allow another person's semen to enter into you, there's it's some sort of attachment. You understand what I'm saying? When there's a strong sexual chemistry and the semen is shared together, it's like a bond. That's why they say save yourself for marriage, because when two people come together as one and become whole, that sexual chemistry is real. You understand? And so when the semen is mixed together and becomes one, that shit becomes powerful. So that is true. It becomes like an addiction, like a disease. You said I've been seeing you for 12 years. Okay. Yeah. For me, I've been hurt, you know what I'm saying, and using all that shit in my life in the past. So each time I've learned to deal with it, and I've been able to get stronger and stronger. Yeah, it is true about the semen, exactly. Yeah, I understood what you were saying, Ricky. Yeah, I've been celibate too for 2 years now. It's all good, baby. Trust me, baby girl. Trust me. I know what you're saying. Okay, we all go through the mistype. You feel me? So I definitely know what you're saying. Yeah, so I'm at peace now, being celibate and being single. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of guys don't understand that when they find themselves trying to push up to me and trying to holler, and I don't have time for that, and I walk away. I ignore it because I'm not interested in that. So when guys be trying to holler, I simply ignore that shit and keep it moving because I'm not even trying to entertain that shit. I go to work and I come home and I shut my door and that's it. It's a wrap. You know, I get up here and I do my lives and I connect with you guys. I connect with my Virgos. And I feel as though, I've shared so much of myself with you Virgos, and you Virgos have shared so much with me. I feel as though, we have a bond, Virgo, where I'm able to connect with most of you. And so this is why I come up here on YouTube and I do these lives for my Virgos. And often other signs get upset, but like I tell other signs, I've tried to do readings for other signs. You see where I put down certain signs on my YouTube channel where I have tried to do other readings for other signs, but they don't respond. You understand? They don't respond. They don't give me no action, no comments, no reply. So I'm the type of person that if a person, if I'm putting my energy out to you and I'm here to help and I'm trying to, and I'm being humble and sincere and honest, you understand? It's like, I don't put expectations on nobody, but that don't mean that I'm going to get up here on YouTube and bust a blood, sweat, and tears where I'm not appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not appreciated and I feel unwelcomed and I feel as though people are saying fuck me, well then cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fuck with it then, So that's why I don't really fuck with other signs. Cause like I tell people, if they want me to get up here and do other readings for their sign, then they need to show forth some type of action and respect. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna show forth no energy, no action, no respect, no loyalty, then I'm not gonna fuck with you. And other people get mad because I chose just to do readings for my Virgos. I fucks with my Virgos. I'm a Virgo. And it's sad because I'm also a Pisces moon. And Pisces don't give me no, you know what I mean? I don't get no love from Pisces. And then I got Libra on my chart 3 times. I don't even get no love from Libras. You feel me? Shit, I got Scorpio in my chart. I don't get no love from Scorpio, So, I got Sagittarius in my chart. I don't get no love from them. So my thing is, if other signs are not going to show me no love and respect, then fuck it. I'm not going to sit up here on YouTube be doing all these damn readings for all 12 signs and they don't give a fuck. So I'm like, you know what? There's a million other YouTube readers on this motherfucker. I'm just gonna focus on my Virgos, you know? And so that's why I thank you guys, because I'm humble. You know, I'm so humble to you guys. I'm grateful. I appreciate every last one of you. I appreciate all those of you who have reached out to me in the past and, you know, you got private readings from me. I thank you for all those who have reached out in the past where you have received a private reading from me. I'm so humble to you. Thank you so much for all those people who, you know, have reached out to me and received private readings. You know, and hopefully in the future, you know, I'll be able to do private readings for other people. You know, y'all just reach out through email if you wish to book a private reading. All my private readings, you know, I do specials, you know, $20 and $25 because I'm not greedy and I'm not selfish, you know, and I'm not thirsty. You know, I'm not going to sit up here on YouTube and beg people for nothing. You know, I'm a person that if God wants me to receive it, then the Lord allow me to receive it, you know. That's how I do that, because I know it's hard times, because I see a lot of other YouTube readers where they be asking for 55, 65, 75, 85, $95. And I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? And so many people be watching my videos, but yet they don't subscribe to my channel. And that's okay too, because numbers don't lie. You feel me? So when I go back and I look at the numbers and I see how many people are actually tuned in watching my videos, it's crazy. Yeah, you said you seen $50 for one question. Yeah, I've seen $35, $40 for one question, right? Exactly. And I be having y'all, when we be doing Virgos, we be having the live call-ins for free. You know what I'm saying? I don't charge nobody a damn dime. And we get up here and we be kicking it and we be vibing, right? We get up here and we do our you know, our call-ins, you feel me? You said I saw a reader price and her hour reading was $375. God damn. That's crazy as hell. Hell yeah, that's crazy as hell. No, I don't do that. Mm-mm. 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 I always tell people 20 minutes is 22, 30 minutes is 33, 40 minutes is 44, 50 minutes is 55, 60 minutes is 66. But my thing is, if I enjoy your vibe, because a lot of times I have prices on them, because you know, human, this is a business. But a lot of times I only charge $25, you know, and even when I charge $25, most of you, y'all are so nice that sometimes, you know, some of y'all request a reading, and I've had some of y'all give me 33, 35, 45, you know, and so I appreciate that, you know, because we all, you know, we all need a little something every now and then. You know, so I do appreciate that, you know, but I always tell people, you know, I give people the opportunity, you know, I tell people. And that's why a lot of times I'm up here, I do $20 readings late at night on a weeknight if I'm at work, because I'm working third shift. So if I'm at work, then I charge only, you know, $20, you know. On the weekends only, you guys know how I do on Friday and Saturday. I always start my readings out with $25, you know. And so I try to keep it minimal because these is hard times now. Exactly. I help people how I can. Exactly. Exactly. We're all focused on our pinnacles. Exactly. All of us is focused on our pinnacles. Exactly. I might have to I might have to shut this reading down, you guys. I only have 15% on my phone. So I gotta charge my phone up, you guys. So I'm getting ready to log off, but it's been a blessing. You said I've been learning tarot and seeing people charge so crazy, intimidation, my own belief in myself and how. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are a blessing also. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Yeah, I'm getting ready to log off, Virgos. My phone got like 14%. I gotta charge my phone up and my wire is way across the room. But rich journey. Have a lovely night. Appreciate you too. You guys have a lovely night as well. I enjoyed every last one of you. I really did. I enjoyed you all. Okay. Peace and love. Exactly. Peace and love to each and every one of you guys as well. Okay. Love and light. Many blessings. Sweet dreams. Okay. Until next time, you guys have a good one. All right. I'm out. I have to charge my phone up before it dies.